Ever wondered about the mysteries that keep us up at night? It's me, diving into the unknown. From the mysterious death of Alexander the Great at the age of just 32 to the baffling disappearance of Amelia Earhart, we explored various theories and unanswered questions that have intrigued historians and the public alike. But before we dive into more spine-chilling tales, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Your support means everything to us. Now let us continue our journey through time and uncover more unsolved mysteries that have stood the test of centuries. The lost colony of Roanoke. In 1587, a group of about 120 English settlers arrived in what is now North Carolina's Outer Banks with the goal of establishing a permanent English settlement in the New World. The colony, named Roanoke, in honor of the local Native American tribe, faced numerous challenges, including hostile indigenous peoples, dwindling food supplies, and harsh weather conditions. Despite these hardships, the colonists persevered for several years. However, by the time a supply ship arrived in 1590, the entire settlement had vanished without a trace. All that was found were the words Croatoan carved into a post and the skeletons of a man, woman, and child. This mysterious disappearance remains one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. The mystery of Mary Celeste. The year is 1872, and the brigantine Mary Celeste is sailing from New York to Genoa, Italy, with a cargo of wine and a crew of 7 men. The ship is well equipped, and the journey begins without incident. However, when the Mary Celeste was sighted nearly 2 weeks later off the coast of Portugal, it was clear that something was amiss. The ship was found to be fully stocked with cargo and provisions, but the crew was nowhere to be found. Life buoys discovered the captain's wife and 7-month-old child on board. There was no sign of the crew or any indication of what had happened to them. Theories range from piracy to mutiny, with some suggesting that the crew may have been victims of an unusual natural phenomenon. The mystery of the Mary Celeste continues to baffle researchers to this day. The Zodiac Killer? Active in the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer was a serial murderer who operated in Northern California. The killer's identity remains a mystery, as does the motive behind their gruesome crimes. What we know of the case comes from the cryptic messages and ciphers left behind by the killer, as well as witness descriptions of the crimes themselves. The Zodiac Killer is believed to have murdered at least 5 people, but may be responsible for many more. The case remains open, and efforts are still underway to identify and bring to justice the person or persons responsible for these heinous crimes. Jack the Ripper. The name Jack the Ripper strikes fear into the hearts of all who hear it. This infamous serial killer operated in London's Whitechapel district in the late 19th century, terrorizing the poor and destitute. Jack gained notoriety for his brutal and precise murders, typically targeting women and leaving his victims mutilated beyond recognition. Despite a massive police investigation, the true identity of Jack the Ripper was never uncovered. Theories abound regarding his identity, with some believing he was a member of the royal family or an unsuspecting member of society. The mystery surrounding Jack the Ripper continues to fascinate and terrify people over 100 years after his reign of terror came to an end. The disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. In 1924, James Riddle Hoffa became the leader of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, a powerful union representing truck drivers and other transportation workers. Hoffa's rise to power was marked by both success and controversy, as he was known for his aggressive tactics and alleged ties to organized crime. In 1964, Hoffa was convicted of jury tampering and mail fraud and sentenced to 13 years in prison. Upon his release in 1971, he continued to exert influence over the Teamsters until his mysterious disappearance in 1975. Despite numerous investigations, including one by the FBI, Hoffa's body has never been found, and the circumstances surrounding his disappearance remain a mystery to this day. From the eerie silence of the lost colony of Roanoke to the chilling enigma of Jack the Ripper, history is filled with mysteries that continue to captivate and intrigue us. These unsolved cases serve as reminders of the darkness and danger that have existed throughout human history, yet they also inspire us to seek out the truth and to never give up in the face of adversity. As we come to the end of this episode, we invite you to share your thoughts on these terrifying tales. Which mystery keeps you up at night? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.